with medication error was actually through my grandparents. I remember when my grandmother was telling me about the time that they went to the hospital, and after their regular checkup, they went to the pharmacy to pick up medication for my grandpa, who was going through a lot of health problems at the time. And so they got the medication that my grandpa was already on, and they picked up before. But when they went home and my grandpa had to take the medication, my grandma was taking the medication out, like the actual pills, and she noticed that it was different than what he had before. So she looked at the label and everything was the same. It was the same medication, same name, same like everything. So she called the pharmacy and she asked them if it was still the right one and if they had changed like the tablet, the size or color. And they told her that it was the same thing, that it should be correct, that what they gave her was the right thing and the medication was the correct one. So she was like, but it changed, and they said it shouldn't have changed. So she actually went in to show them, to check if it was the right one, and that's when they found out that it was a different medication that they had accidentally put in with the right label. When I heard the story from my grandmother, I was actually really upset. You know, it is something upsetting when you hear about someone close to you go through this kind of preventable experience.
What if it really actually did go through?
If it actually happened, you know, it could have had very drastic effects. And you know, you don't want to think about these kind of things because something devastating could have obviously happened. And what if the pharmacist just thought it was a change in the manufacturer? It was actually like my grandmother who insisted on coming in to bring it in for them to actually check it and say that it was like the wrong one. As a pharmacy student, this experience is something that's very dear to my heart. I don't want this kind of experience happening to anyone else I know or just anyone. And I think there are changes that do need to be made. Pharmacists need to be on their toes at all times and make sure they check the medication before they give it to the patient, because there is no room for careless errors. These are people's lives that you're affecting. But at the same time, I understand that pharmacists, you know, they do have a lot of responsibilities, and I think there needs to be a change within the system. There are a lot of places where pharmacists, they're the only person in the pharmacy, and they're, you know, taking on the role of technicians and clerks, where they're filling, typing, you know, and even counseling. And it does get pretty overwhelming, I would assume, for the pharmacists. And I feel like if there were more pharmacists and if there were more techs and, you know, interns and just people who work together, then these kind of errors would definitely be preventable. I definitely don't want what happened to my grandpa to happen to anyone else, because it's something that's very scary. This experience has given me the passion and the motivation to actively raise awareness among my peers about how preventable these errors are. As future pharmacists, we play an important role in the lives of many people and in the health of the public, and together we can definitely push the profession forward.